Angelo Carlo Guillen is a human rights lawyer who was stabbed in the head in Panay Island in Iloilo province a week ago. Even in the Philippines, long accustomed to violence, the images were a shock to many. Police say this may have been a case of attempted robbery. But Guillen's colleagues say it was a deliberate attempt to kill a lawyer who has been representing 16 indigenous farmers, including 9 who were killed in last year's raid by state forces. The farmers were accused of having links with communist rebels. Guillen is recovering in hospital. But not all lawyers who are attacked survive. Benjamin Ramos, a prominent human rights lawyer in Negros province, was shot dead in 2018. His death was a blow to marginalized communities, including the farmers he represented for decades. But 2 years on, his killers remain at large.
I was not elected to serve.
Since President Rodrigo Duterte took office in 2016, at least 54 lawyers have been killed. And some of those who've died were government prosecutors and judges. Others were like Guillen, lawyers representing activists, journalists, and indigenous people from impoverished communities. These lawyers have also been exposed to what's called red tagging, the ones accused by the government of being communists.
Lawyers who took up the lonely path, if I may call it, dangerous path of serving those who are in danger, who are voiceless, who what the church would call the lost, the least, and the last in our society. There are very few. And then if you attack this very few, what would that leave us? Who will defend these defenseless people?
But the Justice Department says investigations are proving difficult because most of the attacks were carefully planned and committed by professionals. But many here say it is simply not enough, and they fear that the killings will continue unabated. Government data shows that only 5 out of the 54 killings actually reached the courts. This is why critics say the government should not be surprised if belief in due process in the country is at an all-time low. This is expected, they say, especially when those who are mandated to administer justice are themselves killed. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Manila.